We're ready when you are.
Okay. When I was 15, I basically felt that I knew everything, and I feel like most teenagers feel the same way. And it was a Friday night, it was December 5th. It was one of those nights where it was 70 degrees outside. So I was going out with my friends. My mom comes running after me with my jacket. Melissa, you need to wear your jacket, blah, blah, blah. I was like, Mom, I'm not old like you. I don't need to wear a jacket. It's 70 degrees outside. And it actually turned into a huge argument that we both were crying, and it was really bad, and it really upset me. So I went out, didn't matter. I came home the next day from my friend's house, and my mom was in emergency surgery for cancer. I was like, and this happened overnight when I was out. I had no idea what was going on, and I, for once, didn't have an answer. My grandma met me at the door and told me this, and I was very upset. I didn't know how long my mom would actually be living, but luckily she had colon cancer, which is preventable and treatable according to some research that I did. The reason I'm here today is to advocate for Relay for Life. My grandmother recently died from brain cancer, and since my mom went through colon cancer, I really feel strongly about this. And why should we even care about Relay for Life? It's because it does cancer research. It raises money for cancer research, which is what we need, because we can't afford to lose more people, because as I'll show you, too many people are dying. And as human nature goes, we kind of want to benefit from a lot of things that we do, and this will benefit us in many, many ways. And I ask, why do we need to help? Because in the United States alone, 500,000 people die a year, and the new amount of cases a year is just under 2 million, which is way too many. It's just ridiculous. I ask again, why do we need to help? It's because in New Jersey alone, 18,000 people die, and 60 children are going to die this year. 60 kids aren't going to be able to pursue any of their dreams. And then I ask one other time, why do we need to help? Because in Mercer County, 700 people die, 3 of which are children. Last, I ask one more time, why do we need to help? Because in our class alone, 21 out of 22 students knew multiple people that were affected. It was ranged from best friends to fathers to cousins, friends, all over. It was ridiculous. It made me get chills, and like I have them right now. I really do. And out of everyone, only, including me, 3 people participated, which is a huge problem because 13 of you didn't even know what Relay for Life is, which is why I'm really excited to let you all know. And there is a solution. As I said, Relay for Life. This is a picture of what it typically looks like. It's a round of track. It can be at a college, a high school, or anywhere there's a track in a park. And the whole idea is to get a team of 8 to 15 people together. And the idea is to keep one person on the track at all times to raise money. And it's not like the whole focus is staying on the track. There's different games. There's musicians that come. There's the moon bounce where you jump around. It's a lot of fun in addition to the serious aspect of it. And the whole thing opens with the survivors taking the first lap around, which is very emotional, and everyone's cheering. Like, it's insane, like a sporting event. And people are crying for good tears because all these people had conquered cancer, and you have little kids in there. Like, it's really emotional. And it's just an organization that does cancer research. It educates people. It gives people the services that they need and rehabilitation. As many, I forget who said, but they were saying how it's insanely expensive for cancer treatments with chemo, and that, the Ronald McDonald House. That's what it was about. And it is insanely expensive. I found that through all my research and from personal experience. But how can you personally help? You can volunteer your time. I know as college students, time is precious, but at the College of New Jersey and Rutgers on April 11th, they're having this, and it's a just 24-hour event. You stay overnight, but you don't sleep, and many college students pull all-nighters anyway, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. And I'm going to New Egypt High School, which is just a town over from me, so I actually have a folder on my desk if anyone wants to donate. It'll go straight in there, and I won't take it out until that day. And you can donate money, as I said, and if each of us raised $100, which is really simple, it's 5 people you get $20 from, or 20 people you get $5 from, $100 real quick, we would make $3,000, which is a huge impact on the total amount. And you can spread the word. I know a lot of people don't have the time, but if you know someone who's interested in getting involved, you can just you can just be like, hey, listen, I heard about Relay for Life. I know it's a good cause. Maybe look into that. And then what's in it for you? You don't know what the future brings. Our future children could get leukemia, lymphoma, and brain cancer, as it was also stated in another presentation. And you can't prevent this like adult cancers. With lung cancer, put out the cigarette. I mean, it's not that simple, but it's at least a step closer. We can't even prevent these for the children. You know you're a part of something huge. It's insane the feeling you get. For anyone who has done it, they'll know. You just feel amazing. Unless if you do it, you won't know what I'm feeling. It's just like you can conquer anything, and it's unbelievable. It's a resume booster. I know a lot of people need to boost them. You'll go there thinking, this is just strictly to put words on the paper, but you leave, like I said, a whole different person, and you won't even think about your resume as you're doing this. And then you make new friends and you get closer to the existing ones. Everyone's there for one purpose, and it's to cure cancer. And so it's just an immediate bond among everyone, and you go with your friends, so it's just that much stronger you get with your friends. And I asked my mom, what was it like when you were told you have cancer? And she said, when I was told, my only thought was, I'm going to die. I didn't until recently feel that I was safe, and it has been 5 years. After every chemo treatment, I felt closer and closer to my death. Oops, picture went up. And it was very emotional when my mom told me this. And she last stated that when I was diagnosed, I was 42 years old, which means I would have been middle-aged at 21 if I died. Which means, what if one of us in here is middle-aged right now? Just as a last thought. You can sign up at relayforlife.com.